Hey, this is DDS. Just bringing you some hate mail about the New Mutants, which I finally got to after all of these years. And I say finally after all of these years because I feel bad, or I did feel bad, about all the production issues they went through during this movie. Unfortunately, the timing was terrible with the Fox deal with Disney. As Disney watched this and were like, this doesn't look like a movie that hits theaters. This looks like a VHS tape. And sure enough, they were correct. But anyway, they went through major production issues, reshot. Disney pushed it off for a little bit. Finally, it went through. I finally got to it last night. My wife and I were like, "Hey, let's watch this." Boy, I wasted some time. I don't even know how long it was, but it seemed like a 3-hour movie. It was probably like 90 minutes. Before I watched it, I didn't understand the bad ratings that were involved with this. I understand now because it's not a steady story. The characters were heavily undeveloped or had major flaws with development. None of them were really relatable, I would say. It kind of seems like it's a teenage novel. I forget what they're called. A teenage novel, and they're like, "Hey, let's make a movie out of this." I don't know. There's very few things that I would say positive. The accents I think were pretty poor. They did not really connect to the X-Men. They they vaguely said, "Hey, X-Men related items," but man, it was few and far between. And I think they wanted to put themselves in a different position, like saying, "Hey, we are part of the X-Men universe, but we're different." Well, a little bit too different, maybe. They were not. It's not very good. I would also say don't watch this with a 4-year-old. I was expecting. I kind of want it to be darker than it was. Really, there was very few instances where it was that weird. Slender Man made an appearance. That was probably I already forgot her name, but that character, the villains probably were the only thing that were intriguing. I did like Spyro. Spyro was involved as well. The little pet, the Disney pet, um, looked exactly like Spyro would look if there was a live action film. Maybe do that. Whoever owns that. The ending was just eh. I could have guessed a lot of the ending. Actually, I did guess a lot of the ending as they were building up. Um, Overall, complete waste of my time. Don't recommend. I gave it a 1.5 out of 5. I'd say it's not a rewatchable movie. There was and really to end, there was talks of a sequel before the merger with Disney, with Fox. Safely, I can assume there is no sequel, so good for us. Don't have to worry about that. Anyway, let me know your thoughts if you've watched it. If you haven't, don't. I'd recommend not. But anyway, give us a like, subscribe, share, whatever. See you in the next one.